In today's Park Spotlight, we're going on an experience of a lifetime in the Soluna settlement of the future. Never have I ever seen so many neon lights and complexity in a Planet Coaster theme park, and I cannot believe they fit this all into a 60 by 60. This is truly a futuristic metropolis theme park with millions of freaking pieces. Definitely an episode you don't want to miss out on, so stay tuned and we'll get right on into it. Hey yo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Park Spotlight Contest Edition. Today we're looking at the Soluna settlement created by TheMadMan and Zenurix, and their team is MADDEST. Here they say. Heyo, Johnny and Channel 5, welcome to Soluna Settlement, this futuristic colony with its own artificial sun moon. The Earth colonists from far away from Earth have built everything in tribute to their beloved moon and sun back at home. Take a ride through the otherworldly landscape with Aquarius, or take a friendly duel in the Eclipse Arena. Dive into the first place with the Syndicate Sprint and soar high with Icarus. Take in the sights of the Moonlight Club at the top of the park with many rides, foods, and shops. There's a bright future for you here in Soluna Settlement. Thank you, Johnny and the Channel 5 staff, for all that you do. Hope you enjoy. MADDEST, Zenurix, and the MADMan, and big credits to Zenurix for helping me complete the 60 by 60 park for this contest, and a shout out to Chris Yep for the team name idea. All right, this is sensational. I cannot wait to take a closer look, so let's just do exactly that. Okay. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're doing fantastic, and if you're not, this should put you in the mood. Wow. So before we get started, I just need you to see what we're looking at. And our reshade settings are not overly complicated. In fact, I'm just using my default one. As you can see, everything's a little bit grainy, and there's just a lot of lights. If we hit the reshade, it just smooths that out a bit. And that's all we're doing. We're not going to go extra bloom. There's too many lights. This thing will become a freaking bonfire if I do anything with the bloom. So we're just keeping it simple here today because the complexity is all in the design. And MADMan and Zenurix, both amazing creators. MADMan always has these ambitious ideas. He's competed in several of the previous contests over the last couple years, has come forward with some of the nuttiest things we have ever experienced. And I tell you, every time you see a MADMan creation, expect to be blown away by otherworldly things. And now that he's teaming up with Zenurix, he can accomplish so much more as a team. And poor Zenurix, taken along for this ride for the most ambitious, crazy ideas. I wonder what the drawing table looks like when you sit down with the MADMan. We need this, we gotta add this, we're gonna do this. And suddenly you're like, well, we only have 2 months to do this. And somehow they got this done. And oddly enough, the MADMan being one, how to use day-night sequencer. The day-night sequencer will change the source of sky for the settlement for day. Set one time during the day, click the day sequencer and click play. Set time to any during day. Okay, so what do we do here? We go to PM and then we click play. Isn't this the sun? Isn't it already on? Yeah, the sun was already on, so wouldn't we want to turn this one on? I'm not quite sure what's supposed to be happening. I want to see this. I guess this doesn't turn. Set the time to night, click on night sequencer and hit play. I don't notice anything change, did you? Okay, we're just gonna leave that alone. Wow, that is quite the park map. My god, this is supposed to be a mini park contest. What I was gonna say before I got interrupted by the sequencer was the MADMan makes some of the craziest creations I have ever witnessed, and somehow has never become the Coaster King. I don't know if it's one of those things where people just get overwhelmed and sometimes less is more, but I don't care. You're a king in my eyes. Same with you, Zenurix. The two of you, if you can create something like this, you're a winner in my books, because this is just mad. Pun intended, I guess. I don't know where I'm going. I don't really want to go up. Let's keep Let's do this in layers. Let's try to peel it back like an onion. Let's go. What is that? Are we floating in space? I don't even know. I wouldn't be surprised. What the heck is going on? Oh. This is really neat. This reminds me of a mini golf place that I went to when I was younger. I don't know why. That's the colors. Nice way of doing lampposts, using the little suns. Wow. Some F-Zero walkways here. What are these people going in line for? Oh, cute. And we got the sun and the moon. Love it. It's gonna be hard navigating and finding all the rides, but I'm gonna do my best. Like I said, I don't want to go up yet. We want to experience what's down below. Sun and moon is the overall concept of the entire park from what I'm getting here, but done in this super futuristic techie way, and I'm a fan. Okay, our first coaster of the day, and it's gonna be quite the experience. The Luna Station. There's a look at all the stats if you guys like to see them. I'll cut to it when it's ready. Yeah, we're going middle seat. Wait a second, is this a dueling coaster? What was this coaster called? Luna. Is Luna supposed to be day or night? I don't even know. So we get off the ride, is there an obvious entrance to the other half? I'm so bewildered. I have so many thoughts going into my mind, I don't even know where to start. Seeing the park at daytime blew my mind. So that's the arena exit. Arcadian is the dueling station. I'm so confused. That looked like a dueling coaster, did it not? That means there should be a second entrance unless they put it on the other side of the arena? That's my only guess at this point. Huh. Cool little cafe here. Wow. That reminds me of Star Wars. The orbital. That is the worst sign I have ever seen. Disqualified. Oh. Seoul Station. We're just going with it, guys. There's no rhyme or reason to a MADDEST madness park. Is this the other half of the duel? I feel like we should go to daytime. Maybe. That is so wild and crazy. I kind of want to leave it at daytime so we can see some of this madness during the day. Serena? What are we even seeing here? It reminds me of the, for whatever reason, the junk planet from the Thor Ragnaros. Is it called is that the right one? Thor Ragnarok or something? You guys know what I'm talking about. It reminds me of that junk planet for some reason. Burp, 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 burp. It's a completely different experience during the day. A lot of different colors. It's like a neon party at night. I have no idea where I'm going. I also got a little bit of Outer Worlds, or is it Outer Worlds? Outer Worlds? Yeah, I think that's the game. Outer Worlds vibes. I think we have to start making our way up. Let's go up and see what happens. Okay, maybe we go back to night. We saw a little bit of day. I'm really sad that whatever the sequencer at the beginning was, that I didn't notice what it was supposed to be doing. I was expecting, like, can you do if you just turn the day-night sequencer off, like turn the checkbox off, can you actually have a sequencer change the park's time of day? Maybe that's what it was supposed to do. I'm gonna go back and check it out after. Because they said something about set to any time. Maybe that's what I did wrong. But why would you lock the time going into the park? Why not just have it unlocked and then we go push the button? Because that's probably where the confusion came in. I'm not entirely sure. Staff only. Can guests walk around up here? I guess so. Wow. Apparently there's like go-karts in this park. This is technically still up a layer. We can go over here. Oh, wow. What? All right. Let's do it. Vector, launch coaster. Stats are there. I'm going track view for this bad boy. Let's check it out. Good googly boogly. The buildup was so big on that. I was expecting something huge, and it definitely delivered. What is the length of that coaster? 2,200 meters. Visual overload, taking us all around the park. And again, I mean, this is probably the first time I mentioned it, but how much detail you packed into this park, and it still runs, is beyond me. I have no idea how you guys accomplished this. It's very impressive. I do not know how you exit this thing. Or they go all the way out here and then they come out here or something? I don't know. Wow. That is incredible. Definitely visual overload. What? We gotta go. Its drop tower is almost at the top. Oh my god. There's a giant crane over there? Looks like a giant Tesla cannon. What in the world? The views. I love the fact that you made that a giant glass tower. So cool. Motorbike guys. Where am I going? Did we go through here? I don't even know. None of it matters anymore. I'm just lost. What the heck is all of this? People can walk through here? Ghostbusters on motorbikes? Space bikes? I don't even know what these are. Alright. Does this flow around or am I going back down? Well, if we're going back down to the center, let's go back to our little time machine and see if I turn the time off, does it work now? Let's see. Go to night for me. Nothing happens. Go to day for me. Okay, so we set it to night. What's supposed to happen? Well, if one of you Zenurix or MADDEST can explain what the purpose of that is, I really feel like there's something I'm missing, and I'm a little sad about that. So we went on 2 dueling coasters, a massive, insane coaster. I saw go-karts around here somewhere. So how do we find the go-karts? It's a little confusing. I don't know why we came up here. I feel like you need giant neon arrows to help guide me. That's a cue to the portal. Again, I just said this in the last episode. One of the most used rides is this Helion. Nicely done, though. Very popular flat ride. Okay, now I think I need the map because I don't know. Eclipse Arena, Aquarius, Icarus. I think the Skyroot Point is what I'm looking for. I don't even know. How do you get up top? The map did not help me at all. Okay, we've been here. I think this is new. We're going up. Up and up and up away. Okay. Welcome to a whole new theme park. That's the moon. That's the coaster going into the duel. This is a queue for Solar Wind. Another flat ride here. Oh my god. Alright. What do we got going on in here? Look at the lights on the path. This is so neat. I feel like I'm in like some Tron simulation. Like, look at this. Can you go up there? I have no idea. Alright. But see, guests can't go down here, so we walked all this way for the view, I guess? Yeah, the path just stops there. Follow the path, follow the path. Where does it take us? It takes us up. Into a whole other park. Does a coaster... Please tell me a coaster winds all the way around this. Please tell me that's the case. You immediately get the Coaster King crown if a coaster goes around that. I need to see that. What? Well, I mean, we're going up. To an inverted coaster, inverted or flying. Let's see, inverted, 4-seater. There's the results if you guys want to see them. Let's check out Icarus. Wow, you really get a sense of, what do you call it? Vertigo on how high we are. My goodness, you can see the arena down below. I'm wondering if I missed something here, because I heard it, and I heard it before. You guys know music. I know I downloaded the media just recently, because I had some media issues with you guys naming all your files the same on a previous park. I deleted them all, and now I've been downloading them one at a time. It did lack a little bit of music and epicness, but then I heard a random sound effect of an and it's like, well, if you put all the effort into making one little sound effect, there must be something missing here. But look at this. This is so nutty. I'm getting the feeling that we're not going to get a coaster up here, unfortunately. Sad. That would have been really gnarly. But I mean, it looks insane. So how do we get to the go-karts, guys? I swear there's go-karts. See? There's go-karts. We're cheating. Wow, that looks like the nuttiest. There have been a few good go-kart tracks in this contest. I mean, there's a Mario go-kart for Pete's sakes. So, did we come up here? It's one of these offshoot paths that lead to one of these areas. It's really hard to get a sense of where you're going and why sometimes. Like, I'm pretty sure I came up here, right? I know I was there. Maybe we just didn't walk to the end here? No, we definitely did. Oh, it was a side path, I see, that takes you to the go-karts. A couple signs would have helped there when we get to that crossroad, saying like go-karts this way, go-karts that way, just to help guide me a little bit. Looks like they're just getting ready to do a race here. I'm not going to race this one. I'm actually gonna just enjoy the experience. We're just gonna look around, nice cinematic kind of perspective. Now I'm wondering if I should be doing day or night on this guy. Oh, let's just check it out. I feel like we collected every single power-up on this track. The guy crashed into all of them. Wow, that is one of the most longest go-karts I've ever seen. Look at that. Oh my god. Interweaving that throughout all of this madness could not have been easy. I'm happy that you did that for the futuristic. It's very rare that the go-karts are super fitting to a theme park, but they fit really well here. It's like a F-Zero kind of style racing track. I mean, what do you even say about this, you guys? This is just park madness. I mean, I want to take a look at the outside from daytime. This is one thing I haven't really been able to do until now. Look at that. Definitely gets a different vibe during the daytime. This actually looks like a giant yacht, spaceship, mothership thing. I think it is. It's like docking into this harbor. You don't really see that at night. There's so many levels to this. I mean, it's definitely a maddening creation. Artistically, it's one of the coolest sci-fi parks I've ever seen. Very polished. The architecture is very clean, while also very noisy. You know, it all comes together really nicely. I like the theme around the sun and the moon. It's all very smart. The levels are just... It's just so intricate and complicated in this overwhelming way, but you should have a sense of being overwhelmed when coming into a theme park, and the awe factor, just being completely immersed, and I got that here. However, for me, I found it was just a little bit complicated to navigate. Maybe a few navigational signs and you know, directional forces or things leading me. But I don't really blame you either, because when you're dealing with this many levels, you have to start planning, like, how does the path get you here and there, and how do you connect it back around? And some areas went to dead ends and then came back, and then we couldn't access certain areas from certain levels, and I had to turn back around. How you would mathematically figure that out, where all the paths can link back together and signs to point you in the right direction, I don't really know how you would solve that problem, because it's already complete chaos and complete madness. But for me, I did feel like there was a lot of backtracking, and it was hard to find certain things. If I wanted to go to, you know, name a coaster right now, how would I get there again? I couldn't tell you. We managed to hit them all. I'm sure I missed a couple flat rides, like there's one right here, or maybe we saw that, but it's just so well skinned I didn't realize it was a ride. There might have been a few details or flat rides that I missed here and there, but it's all hidden within this chaos that's bound to happen at this point. It's really cool. It really is cool. The rides were very overwhelming in terms of visual eye candy, and I definitely enjoyed all of them. It was super cool. Incredible experience. There's so much height and elevation here, and it's not done with terrain, it's done with Plinko pieces. And that's where I'm just like, what? And the fact that we rode all of this with like a pretty decent frame rate, I think of all Mads parks, this is the one that ran the best. And in last year, he did a 40x40, which was a lot smaller than a 60x60, and somehow I was getting like 10 FPS on that, and it was just a slog fest. So good job to Mad on making, Mad and Zenurix. Maybe Zenurix kept you in line a little bit. Maybe that's why this runs well. But you kept your part count in mind to the point where you were able to accomplish something just out of this world insane, while you know, being a larger park than what you did last year with much more depth, and you kept that frame rate nice. So I mean, hats off to you. I guess it's a lot of it's attributed to these giant sci-fi pieces. That could help for sure. But yeah, this is a work of art. It is a masterpiece, one of the coolest sci-fi futuristic parks that I have ever witnessed. Very, very fun. You got all 5 rides, so it's just purely entertainment the whole way through. I mean, what else do you say? Hats off to MADDEST and Zenurix, the Team MADDEST, I think that's what you guys called it. Wow! What did you guys think of this craziness? Fire away down in the comments below. Was this your favorite sci-fi park of the entire contest, or what? Let them know down in the comments, and that is going to do it for me in today's Park Spotlight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a magical day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.